Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Brianna and this is For Pause in a Book. I make book and lifestyle related content, so if that's something that you're interested in, make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below. Today I have a book haul for you. Okay, so I have books that I bought this month. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but because it also involved my birthday, so I have gift cards for stuff. I had books that people bought me, so I have that. But this is a lot for 3 weeks of books, so maybe 4 weeks, something like that. I don't know. I don't remember when my last one was, but anyway, let's just get started. Let's just talk about books. I'm not gonna do this in any real order other than I'm gonna start with book of the month. So book of the month is a book subscription box that you get to pick new releases. They have a selection of 5 new release books, and your first one is $14.99, and then you can add on for $9.99. After that, you can add up to 3 books, or 3 books total, and it's a really good deal. It's a great subscription box because it doesn't have all the extra stuff that book boxes have, which are things that I don't ever use, and so then they would just become clutter. So that's why I really love this one. And I do have a referral code down below. It doesn't I don't get paid by book of the month, but I get a free book and you get a free book. So there you go. So let's try this. Okay, I actually have 4 this month because I have my books of the month, and then I did a book of the month swap. So let's talk about that one first. Okay, so the book that I got from the swap was Luster by Raven Leilani. We'll go with that. This is a lot shorter than I thought it was, but I've heard some really good things about this. This is a contemporary. I don't think it's nonfiction or a memoir. I think it's just a contemporary. It might have some thriller aspects to it. Don't know, but it's about this woman who is living a subpar life, as she puts it. Dead-end job, things like that. And then she meets this couple and is becomes parts of an open marriage. Something like that. I don't know. I've heard good things about it, so we're gonna go with it. Okay, and then the 3 books that I got in my box. The first one was The People We Keep by Allison Larkin. This is actually in July's box, but I kept hearing people talk about it and they really liked it. Plus, this book is just so Instagrammably beautiful. It's definitely my aesthetic, and I love it. But this book, it takes place in the 90s. It's queer. It's got a road trip. It has, all of my buzzwords for it, and I'm super excited about this one. I know I'm going to love it. I just have to actually pick it up. Because it seems kind of summery, so I feel like we need to read it before, it actually starts getting cold. So, we'll see. Okay, then I also picked up These Violent Delights by Chloe Gong. This one, is super old. It came out well, not super old, but, it was November 2020's box. No, I don't remember this. I just can see it on the back. Anyways, this is going to be our book club book, or not our book club, our Avengers Reading Challenge book club book for the month of October. So I obviously wanted to pick it up. I'm really hoping that they put the second one on book of the month, but I know they haven't done that in the past. So we'll see if that actually happens. The cover of the second one is absolutely stunning as well. This is a Romeo and Juliet retelling, but in 1920s Shanghai. So I don't love Romeo and Juliet. I actually kind of despise it. But 1920s Shanghai, that also sounds pretty cool. So we'll see. Okay, last week I went to a whole bunch of little free libraries and kind of donated some of my books that I was unhauling, and then I also tried to pick up a couple. Didn't really work. I only picked up one, and that was The Miseducation of Cameron Post by Emily M. Danforth. And this is a YA novel about a girl who is found kissing another girl in a very conservative religious town, and so then she is shipped off to her aunt, I think, in Montana. And it is just a book about finding yourself and learning who you are and discovering and accepting who you are. So, I haven't heard a lot about this book because I know it's relatively old. 2012, so yeah, it's relatively old. So we'll see how the issues kind of live up to today. But it was made into a movie, so, like, that should be something. I don't know. It also probably takes place in the 90s because this bumper sticker says Clinton. So, yeah. Okay, I got The Beautiful Ones by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. It has a whole bunch of stickers that I need to probably take off, but yay for that. And I'm actually currently reading Mexican Gothic right now, and I don't want to say I'm loving it, because I'm really early on in it, and it has been a little bit dry, but also, like, the world building is there, which is what I love in a book. So I know that, like, the plot will pick up. I'm only, like, 50 pages in. It's fine. But anyways, this is her newest book, and I've heard really, really high praise on this one. Even if they didn't like Mexican Gothic or, what was her other one? Gods of Jade and Shadow. They really liked this one. So this is about I want to say it has some, like, secret societies to it, but also some, like, witches and magic and telekinesis. I don't know. Seems good. Books and Lala talked about this on one of her most recent, like, retrying an author videos, and really liked it. And so then when I saw it on the 50% off table at Barnes & Noble, I had to pick it up. I also picked up Grown by Tiffany D. Jackson. I haven't read anything by Tiffany D. Jackson before, but this is about a legendary R&B artist, spots Enchanted Jones at an audition. Her dreams of being a famous singer take flight until Enchanted wakes up with blood on her hands and zero memory of the previous night. It's blurbed by Angie Thomas and Nick Stone, Danielle Clayton. So, like, I heard really good things about this last year, but then never picked it up. It was just one of those ones that I, like, wanted to, but never got to. So it was on the clearance section because it has a big bend in this. So, like, I got it for 50% off. It was great. Okay, then, thank you, Margaret, for this one. I finally just decided to do it, and only because it was 50% off. And that was Leviathan Wakes by James S.A. Corey. This is obviously, like, a sci-fi book, obviously. It's got, like, spaceships. It's based... No, it's not based. The show, The Expanse, is based on this. And I know that there's some similarities and then, like, some very different, like, where basically the show kind of went off and took its own thing. I don't really know what this book is about. Margaret just told me I needed to read it. Something about humanity colonizing solar system. There's, like, people on Mars, and I don't know. I have no idea what this is about. But I know it's a really big series. I only bought the first one. We'll see how I like the rest of them. It's also a really chunky book. How many pages is this thing? 560. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you. Okay, I have a secret TBR coming up in a month or so. I don't know. So I picked up a couple of books for this. I'm not going to talk about them in great detail because I kind of want to be surprised for them because it is a secret TBR. We have A Lesson in Vengeance by Victoria Lee. This is secret school setting, witchcraft. That's all I need for that. Most beautiful cover ever. And then also The Ravens by Cass Morgan and Danielle Page. And this is also, like, witchy and sorority girls. You can probably figure out my secret TBR by that, because it's not really that much of a secret. Trying to get myself into the spooky vibes for Halloween. Okay, a book that I have already read, and that is The Life Below by Alexandra Monier. This is the sequel to The Final Six, and this follows, like, basically exactly where The Final Six leaves off, which is a huge cliffhanger. This one picks up. And it's just, like, literally the same day. And I loved this book. I just wanted, like, 50 to 100 more pages of it because the ending of a duology, this was a little bit short. I know how I say that I normally want trilogies to be duologies. This one I think probably could be a trilogy. So, there's that. This was a book on clearance, and so I picked it up. This was part of my birthday shopping experience, and that was Yolk by Mary H.K. Choi. I have read Permanent Record. I didn't read Emergency Contact, but this one is getting a lot of praise, and I want to give the author another chance. So this is about two sisters. One of them, I think, gets cancer, I think. But anyway, the two sisters are not great friends. They don't get along that well. So I actually have some prompts on Nebula's board that I needed to fill, and so this book fulfilled those. So hopefully I can get this on to my TBR for next month. The thing is that her books definitely go very quickly, and so if I find it on audiobook, I will definitely be able to read it fast. So even if Categories doesn't want to put it on there, I can probably still fit it. Then I picked up Hench by Natalie Zena Walschatz. This is a book that Christine recommended to me and or read and really liked, and I'm excited about this one. This is about a woman who works for a supervillain. And I love the blurb at the beginning. It says, a smart, imaginative, and evocative novel of love, betrayal, revenge, and redemption, told with razor-sharp wit and affection, in which a young woman discovers the greatest superpower, for good or ill, is a properly executed spreadsheet. And I love that energy. So, yeah, I'm very excited to pick this one up. Thought I might be able to try to pick it up in the month of August. Don't know that I will be able to, but it's just a very red cover, and I thought that would work. But yeah, I'm excited about this one. Then I picked up The Nature of Witches by Rachel Griffin. This is another one of these like spooky witchy fall vibes that I'm definitely looking for. This one I did look. I got the hardcover that has the really beautiful naked cover to it. And yeah, this is about witches that can control weather, I think. I don't know much about it. I've heard some really good things about it, so I don't know why you guys watch my book hauls. There's nothing interesting about this. Okay, lastly, my birthday gift from Christine, and then the book that we're going to buddy read next month, and that is The Darkness Outside Us by Elliot Schiffer. This is essentially, I think, just Sam Bucky in space. I think it's about two unlikely people that have to team up. Neither remaining country on Earth can afford to scramble a rescue of its own, so two sworn enemies are installed on the same spaceship. Ambrose wakes up on the coordinated endeavor with no memory of a launch. There's more that doesn't add up. So yeah, should be real great. I'm excited about this one. It will also fit a ton of Nebula prompts, so I'm here for that. That's my book haul. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I feel like it was a bit of a mess today, so I apologize for that. But yeah, let me know which of these books you are most interested in me reading, what your guesses are for a secret TBR project, and yeah. That's all I have for you today. If you are new here and you have not yet subscribed, there's a little red button that you can do so down below the video, and all of the other links to my social media will be in the description below if you would like to be my friend on any other platform. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time.